Ever wonder why Washington, D.C. stands out as a city unlike any other in the United States? Well, prepare for a journey of discovery as we explore some of the lesser-known facts about this fascinating city. Washington, D.C., a city brimming with history, culture, and politics, is known worldwide as the capital of the United States. Yet, there's so much more to this city than meets the eye. For starters, did you know that Washington, D.C. is not part of any state? Yes, you heard it right. It's an independent city and it is not part of any U.S. state. Instead, it's a federal district created specifically to be the seat of government. Another interesting fact is that the city was not always called Washington. Before it was renamed to honor the first U.S. president, George Washington, it was known as the Territory of Columbia. The Columbia here is a poetic name for the United States and is derived from Christopher Columbus, the explorer often credited with discovering America. One of the most iconic landmarks in Washington, D.C. is the Washington Monument. This towering tribute to America's first president is a wonder to behold. But did you know that if you look closely, you can see a slight change in the color of the bricks? The construction of the monument started in 1848 and was halted due to lack of funds and the onset of the Civil War. When the construction resumed, the builders had to use bricks from a different quarry, leading to the color difference. While the city's architecture is heavily influenced by Greek and Roman styles, there's a law in place that limits the height of buildings in Washington, D.C. This law, known as the Height of Buildings Act, was passed in 1910. It restricts how tall buildings can be, ensuring that the Washington Monument and the U.S. Capitol remain the city's tallest structures. And speaking of the U.S. Capitol, while it's known as the home of the United States Congress, it has also hosted 28 presidential funerals, the most recent one being that of President George H.W. Bush in 2018. Now, for those who enjoy cherry blossoms, you might find it interesting that the beautiful cherry trees around the tidal basin were